Welcome back to Q&A, Questions and Answers with Liturgy Man. I am Liturgy Man, Taylor Burton-Edwards, with Discipleship Ministries. I'm your apportionment dollars at work to help you improve the worship life of your congregation. Today's question comes to us from a pastor in Florida who wonders why there are occasionally differences between the readings suggested in the United Methodist Book of Worship and the Revised Common Lectionary. So let me, first of all, show you the Book of Worship, Revised Common Lectionary, right here on page 227 of the Book of Worship, and indicate to you that one of the major reasons for differences, and the place that you'll see the most differences, is actually in the Psalter. And that's because the Psalms that we've included in the version we have in the Book of Worship are primarily drawn from our hymnal, which was approved in 1988 and published in 1989. In 1988 and 1989, this version of the lectionary that was in use was kind of a beta version of the Revised Common Lectionary, if you will, called the Common Lectionary. And there were some significant changes made in the readings of this from the Psalms in the Revised Common Lectionary from the Common Lectionary. So that's one major source of difference. The other difference is that the Revised Common Lectionary, and this is the latest version of it, the 20th anniversary study edition of the Revised Common Lectionary that came out a few years ago, this was actually completed in 1992, as was our Book of Worship adopted in 1992. And that's why you'll see some other discrepancies in readings sometime. What we actually approved at General Conference in 1992 and published in the Book of Worship was a late draft of the Revised Common Lectionary. And so you will occasionally see some discrepancies, not usually in which books or chapters are being read, but in which verses are particularly chosen for a particular Sunday. So, in case you were wondering, like this pastor in Florida, why are there sometimes these differences? That might be why. Thank you for joining us again on Q&A with Liturgy Man, and come back and join us next time.